Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate to you 7 tweaks that you can use to upgrade the performance of your Windows 10 and 11 PC. These tweaks that I'm going to demonstrate are absolutely free. They come built into Windows. You don't need to download any software for these tweaks to work. I'll start with the first tweak. The first tweak is clearing temporary files from your PC. And to do this, we start by pressing Windows plus R. This opens up the run prompt and we type in %, write the word temp, %, then press OK. So this brings out the temporary files that have been used by your machine. We highlight all of them by pressing Ctrl A, then hitting on delete, and we can delete all of this. Some won't be deleted because they are already running. They are needed by some programs that are already running on your PC. So we leave these out that are running, then clear out the rest. For the second tweak, we'll disable some services that come pre-activated in Windows. And to do this, we press on the Start menu, then type in Services, then open Services. So for the first program that we are going to disable, it's called Connected User Experiences and Telemetry. I'll search for it here in the list, and it's here. So I open. For my case, I'd already disabled. It's not running, but for your case, it will be running. And you first have to click Stop, then select Disable, then Apply. For the second service that we have to disable is System Main. We search for Sys Main, this one here. We double click into it, stop it from running, then disable. What this service does, it helps you capture programs that you're always using on a daily, and it caches them. The next time you want that particular program, it loads it. This program was very helpful during the period of spinning disks, HDDs, but right now, since people are using more of SSDs, this service needs to be disabled as it consumes resources in the background. The third service is Windows Search. So I'll go into the WS and select Windows Search. Okay, open Windows Search, then stop it from running, then put its state to disable. So after these services, the other thing to work around is the startup apps. And to open the task manager, we have to press Ctrl Shift Escape, and this loads the task manager. So I will navigate to startup apps. These are the applications that start up when your machine starts. On my machine here, I've tried to disable all those that I don't want to start whenever I start Windows. And some of those include AnyDesk. I have Microsoft Teams here that is enabled, and it's usually enabled by default, so I'll disable this. For the sound, I'll leave it to start up when Windows starts. So most of my programs I've already disabled, but for your case, you might find you have many that are open, and when you find out there are those that you don't want to start on startup, you disable them just like I did on this machine here. For the next tweak, we can run the run prompt again, and then type in ms config, then press OK. We navigate to the boot tab, then click on advanced. So for the number of processors, it usually starts with 1. So on boot, I'm going to choose the highest number of processors. This means your machine, on startup, it will run with the maximum number of cores your processor has. So mine has 8, and I've set it to the highest, in that each time I start my PC, it runs the entire processor, all the 8 cores start up. So I'll click on apply, then navigate to the services tab. Here we can hide services that are running, but we don't need to disable services that are from Microsoft. Some of the Microsoft services are important for the system to run. So I click here first to hide all the Microsoft apps, then navigate to this other one and disable them. Then click on apply. It will prompt me to restart the machine, but since I'm making a video, I'll restart later. The fifth tweak is to run storage sense on your machine. To get storage sense, we go to settings, we open settings, and navigate to system, then search for storage. So inside storage, there is this storage sense. Storage sense helps us to free up space by clearing all temporary files of apps that we've opened before. So we need to turn this on. We just toggle it on. Then we can decide the number of days it takes for storage sense to run in the background. And for my case, I selected 1 day, but you have options of selecting 1 week. You may run it a month, or run it when you actually have low disk space. I also have the option of deleting things from my recycle bin, and I've set this to be for 1 day. And for the downloads, I've set never to delete, since it may delete things I've downloaded and I need. The other tweak is adjusting the machine's performance, and for this we'll click on start, then type adjust the appearance and performance of Windows. We select that. Usually it comes when Windows has selected. This has your default. Choose what's best for my PC. You may be somebody that prefers your PC to have a better appearance, so you choose the machine to display with the best appearance, or you can choose for best performance. However, for my case, I'm going to create a custom plan. I choose custom, then only enable 2 things. I want smooth edges of the fonts, and I also want to show thumbnails instead of icons. Then I apply. This plan is enough for me. And for the last tweak, we shall disable the transparency effects. When you install Windows and update your drivers to the latest ones, you usually have your taskbar, it's transparent, the windows in the background are transparent. This is a nice feature to have. The machine may look nice, but it actually consumes CPU usage. So to disable these transparency effects, we go back to settings, we navigate back to settings, then go to personalization, we go to colors, and I have transparency effect off. It usually comes when it's on, but you have to turn it off to improve on your performance. And those are the 7 tweaks I had prepared for you. Please consider subscribing to assist the channel grow. New content will be uploaded from time to time, and thank you for reviewing this video, and I recommend you follow the channel to have more videos.